I think Arizona, the Desert Missions, blends very well with our charism of a type of simplicity and serving among the poor. We always heard of San Javier, but until I came out here, I didn't realize how historical this place is and really the extent of our sisters' work and ministry out here and the hardships and inconveniences and challenges they must have faced in those early years. In our community, in our household here, we have 3 different ministries. We have those of us who serve at Santa Cruz, Sister Carla and her parish and reservation ministry, and then the sisters who serve at San Javier School.
My vision for the school is to prepare students to go on. Unfortunately, the Native American population only have 1 in 9 that graduate from high school. And so our first goal is to get them to graduate from high school. So we are preparing them to move on into a high school career. And then from there, we're trying to also encourage them to go on to university.
They're very helpful in that they take the kids from the level they're at. So they really work well with our children.
Second grade is very important. And I'm very strong on reading, and I believe that if they learn to read when they're young, are good at it, the other grades will be easy. They can graduate from grade school, go on to high school, and hopefully on to college.
If the sisters were not here, this school most likely would not be here because of their dedication. This school continues to exist. Even through tough times, we can depend on them.
I think the support that we give each other is vital to being a Franciscan sister. Our life is not easy. We need the support of one another. We need to see each other, pray. We need to be able to communicate with each other. And I think it's this, what we have as community, that we bring to our children.
Because they wear the habit, that brings a level of respectability that's really incredible to both parents, community members, fellow teachers. The Franciscan sisters know the culture. They come in and they're able to enlighten new teachers as to proper etiquette, which is very important. Actually, there are more like 4 cultures that are here. We have the Tohono O'odham, we have the Pascal Yaqui, we have a Hispanic, and we have a white culture.
I think it's very important to understand the spirituality of the Tohono O'odham, in respecting it, to be a part of some of their celebrations and their traditions. And then rain is a blessing. All those things that Francis praised God for, the Tohono O'odham, it's a part of their culture. They appreciate it and they respect it.
And people don't think that those who are the ministers are receiving anything, but they're receiving much. We're blessed by the people that we think we're serving. They end up evangelizing us in a very special way, a different way, new perspective on things. And I think that's what keeps us going in ministry, is the blessing that people are to us.
What people experience in meeting the Franciscan Sisters of Christian Charity are women of faith who are grounded in the Lord and who have a mission to bring Christ's message to others. It's not just a job to them, it's a ministry, and they are deeply rooted in the teachings of Vatican II on the fact that as those baptized in the Lord, it's our responsibility now to go out and to bring Christ's message to others.
I think one of the ways that I've grown is that I've come to trust the Lord's plan or ways more than my own. For example, I found out I was a good teacher, that I am a good teacher, and that I enjoy it, but I've been asked to do other things in community, and they're not things that I would have volunteered for. but I've been rewarded for them.
It begins in our hearts, down deep. It's an answer to a person, a relationship. And that's really how I see vocation. I see religious vocation not as something that I do. It's not a career. I am not what my work is. I belong to Jesus. And this is the focus. This is where it's always going to be. And everything flows from that. Whether I am successful at what I do or not is really secondary to the fact that I belong to our Lord.
Called to be